So first of all, what's going on? I was on Instagram the other day, and I saw this video, and this person was eating some. It just looked, the chicken looked so good, and I was like, man, I wonder where they at. And when I saw that they was here in Georgia, I'm like, wait a minute now, hold on. So I had never heard of this place before. This was literally the other day. So we are here at Mother's Best with the owners. We got Ian
Yes, ma'am.
and no. So I really just want to chop it up real quick. So first of all, let me just say this: I love chicken wings. I've been in Atlanta for a long time. I've had chicken all my life. Let's just start there. The way that chicken tasted in there today, yeah, y'all know what y'all in here doing. I'm talking about every bite. I mean, just, and I don't even know if I can say this on camera, but I like Zaxby's.
Okay.
But today, I'm not eating that no more. I'm not. I'm just, I should, but not for real. Like the chicken is incredible. So even just from like walking in, I'm like, man, this feels like a, a old school vibe. And I'm an old school person, so I love like Earth, Wind, and Fire is my favorite group. So like that era of music. And so sitting there eating, I'm like, man, the food tastes like the era of music that is given. Like when you think of old school music, it's like passion, love. Like I love this. I'm enjoying this. And it's saying I don't know who done seasoned this chicken. I mean, what y'all done seasoned it with. But I'm just like, man, you could tell that whoever's doing this, they love this.
Yeah.
Like this is I like this. So I just want to know from your perspective, how did this even come about? Like who idea was this?
That's the easy one. It came about from the love of fried chicken. I mean, grew up eating it. I'm from Louisiana. Tuesday nights was fried chicken night, whether it came from Rouse's or if it came from Popeyes or any number of places. So that was the foundation, just wanting to create that. We found ourselves trial and error, turning this into an operation that could be scaled into a restaurant concept. We knew we wanted to share this with somebody. And it just went from conversation to actuation to execution with always, like you said, an appreciation and love for what we were doing. It was always about that, like, okay, how can we put more of ourselves into this product? Whether it's the music, whether it's the food taste, or the vibes that we put off in the dining room. Everything was just about, like, putting ourselves out there. So it's a very personal and passionate product, I would say. Yeah.
Wow, and that's exactly what it feels like. Like I can tell just by being in there, like, yeah, this is somebody enjoying this. And I feel like honestly, it's storytelling. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what a lot of brands are missing today, especially like the bigger brands. Like when I go in Zaxby's, like, yeah, it's telling a story, but this feels like the brand story. It doesn't feel like somebody that's working that story. You know what I'm saying? So it's very like personal, and I like that. And it's just like y'all are doing a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Y'all are doing. But I have one more question. I don't
Yeah,
want to
of
make this too long. For somebody that's looking to start, right, in their dream chasing space of like, this is the idea, this is what I want to do, and now we're making it happen. What advice would y'all give to somebody that's probably trying to kind of take the same roads that y'all took to get?
Yeah, I mean, I talked to a lot of people. We came up in the pop-up scene, so we had no stage set before us. We built this from the ground up, and that's a hard road because it's a long road. And there's a lot of mistakes that you're gonna make. There's a lot of times you don't know what's next. It's difficult and it's challenging. But if you're the person that can persevere through that, then do it. Like move through this. Don't be stunted. Don't be stopped or anything by some of these challenges. Just continue to push through. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Put yourself out there, and just constantly learning too. Engaging with your community, whether it's the food community or the actual people living in your neighborhood, having a conversation. That's a huge part of starting a food business because it's food, but you're also feeding people. So you have to have that engagement on all aspects of your business. So starting from the ground up, be okay with making mistakes. Put yourself out there. Ask for help. And then you'll see how far that can take you. That would be some advice I would give.
And if your passion is there, it will inspire.
That's amazing. And what is your side of things? Because it seems like Ian is like he does a really good job at articulating you guys' dream and point of view of this? What is your part of it?
I'm a part of the dream.
Yeah.
You know,
Donald
and
gave
pretty
us
much-
a platform for this. He owns a brewery up the street, and we
Oh.
actually started Mother's Best in that kitchen. He gave
Oh,
us a space to test out kitchen, to test out, you know, engagement with folks. Without that, I don't know where we would be at this point in our business. So it was a huge couple. And so
Yeah.
inviting Donald to be a part of it further as we continue to develop the business was always part of the picture, always part of the
that's
plan.
amazing because it sounds like there's always a need. Like you spoke about community a lot, and there's always a need to be in community with people so that somebody that you're talking to is going to be like, you know what, Ian, actually, come on over. Like,
Yeah.
I got something I want to talk to you about. That's
What made
amazing.
you do that? Like, what made you want to, like, in a way, believe in his vision of what he thought?
Well, this came after the pandemic, and Ian was one of the first people that I really truly appreciated what they did, and it really shined out from the other food we were doing, and it was always exciting when you're speaking of community. Brewery and food is all it just all goes together, and we just thought we had good times, and then good times for a couple years turned into okay, let's do this.
Wow, that's dope, yo. This is fire, man. I'm excited that we got the opportunity to run into you.
Likewise,
likewise.
Cool. Dream Chasers, listen. If you got an idea, don't be scared to make mistakes. Just get out here and do it. Like, it's all a part of the process. Enjoy the journey. And you're going to meet dope people along the way. You know what I'm saying? Until next time, set it up and run it up per usual.
Bye, you guys. Yeah.